So the tariff revenues are amazing, right? $700 billion a year. That's just net new money the government never had before. So you take that every year for 10 years, that's $7 trillion. And then what they're not counting is the way the president is smashing open these markets. You got every market, right? Japan, Indonesia, Vietnam, you name the deal he does, and he opens that market. That's going to have export growth, right? Never before has our ag and our industrials actually had access to these markets. You know, we're meeting later today with the European Union. You know, the president's goal, get those markets open for Americans to export to them. And that growth is going to pay for everything. It makes Americans richer, and, of course, our tax revenues go up the right way by Americans making more money by winning in business.
When I came in, our staff size was over 16,000. That number is in the process of going down to 12,500. That right there is a savings of about $750 million. I was just talking about the $22 billion that I canceled in grants. We're saving $18 million a year in a real estate consolidation, removing personnel from the Reagan building, just by canceling certain media contracts that we have or closing down an EPA museum that no one visited. We are continuing to find efficiencies, and everything that I just described, all of that stuff goes away. We are still able to fulfill our statutory obligations in the power of the great American comeback. We will do everything in our power to deliver clean air, land, and water for all Americans, while also being cognizant to what the Trump mandate is. And last November, voters said that they want an agency like EPA to be cognizant of their economic concerns as well and to apply common sense. That means we'll help unleash energy dominance, advance cooperative federalism, pursue permitting reform, help make America the AI capital of the world, and bring back American auto jobs while we are at it. We will both protect the environment and grow the economy. We choose both. It's not a binary choice.
There is no doubt in my mind that the people that we just talked about conspired. They conspired against President Trump. They conspired against the American people. And so I'll leave it to Pam Bondi and our Department of Justice, Kash Patel and our FBI to investigate the conspiracy to do what and what charges they're capable of bringing. But again, I don't think statute of limitations are going to impact, because in a conspiracy, Maria, the statute of limitation doesn't start to run until the last act in furtherance of that conspiracy. And Maria, part of why this is so important is the people behind this are still furthering the conspiracy. They're refusing to admit or acknowledge what they did in 2016 and what they did in 2020 was wrong. So I think that's why this is so important and why I'm excited about what the American people will see very shortly and what's to continue to come.